We can't be a part of a system that cherry picks what piece of history gets told.
If you don't have the power or the wherewithal or the ability to tell your own story, somebody else will write it for you. And the narrative of who you are, what you created, your contribution to society will also be erased. My name is Chief Egunwale Amusan, and I am a 2892 storyteller. My focus is on the Real Black Wall Street tour and telling the story of Greenwood in a way that is expansive, in a way that is empowering, and in a way that will never be forgotten.
My name is Kristi Williams. I am from Philadelphia, but I have lived in Tulsa since I was in the 6th grade. And I am a mother, a community advocate. I chair the Greater Tulsa African American Affairs Commission for the city of Tulsa. And I'm a descendant of the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre and a Creek Freedmen descendant.
I am deeply intrigued and committed to our culture as African people descended from the continent of Africa, and even the history that we have here in our relations to the indigenous people of this land.
We've all heard the story of the Trail of Tears. My great-great-grandfather, Jesse Franklin, he came on the Trail of Tears, enslaved to the Creek Nation. When I was in school, we were taught that Black people came on the Trail of Tears with Indians. It's a kumbaya moment for a better life. And that was not the case. Black people were actually helping to pave to cut the grass down so they could walk through the Trail of Tears. Many people died on the Trail of Tears. We know that there were many natives that died on the Trail of Tears, but there were Black people right there who died with them who were enslaved to them. And when they came here, the Creek Nation, in particular my background, when they came here, we were still enslaved to the Creek Nation. It wasn't until 1866 with the treaty, the Creek Nation, that actually emancipated those enslaved Africans, and they became what is known as freedmen.
Many people termed Greenwood or Black Wall Street dreamland because it felt like a dream. Anything you could dream could come true in Black Wall Street. I think one of the things people don't realize about Black Wall Street or don't know about Greenwood is that Greenwood was centered in the oil capital of the world. You know, Oklahoma was the Saudi Arabia of the United States of America. To build a community like that and to see it destroyed had to be one of the most devastating experiences for people collectively to witness and to then turn around 5 years later and have the audacity and the courage to rebuild.
The biggest challenge facing the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre, I believe, is education. I think also the biggest challenge for freedmen is education, because these are stories that are not being told. And then we have the House Bill 1775, where we can't teach this history in schools. It's important for Black people, Black children, to have to know their history, to know where they come from, to know where they're going. They need to know what's happening now, but it's equally important to white people as well.
2892 storytelling is important because it makes you think about how history has been recorded. It was Napoleon Bonaparte who said, "History is a set of lies agreed upon." Why would you not tell your story?
2892 does give an opportunity as to have tools to teach the history, so that way we can start a part of healing through our stories and learning the truth about history. And so that'll be something that we'll have to do on our own, but I feel very confident that the time is now, and people are wanting to learn it.
2892 is an opportunity for us to rewrite our own history through our own lens and in our own words.